All right, so let's start this broadcast with some breaking news that has just come in, where the Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar will be travelling to Tianjin in China starting tomorrow till the 15th of July. He'll be attending the foreign ministers' meeting of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and the visit comes nearly 2 weeks after Defence Minister Rajnath Singh visited the country for the SCO Defence Ministers Summit. And this will be Jaishankar's first visit to China since the 2020 military standoff along the line of actual control, or the LAC, in eastern Ladakh, with severely strained bilateral ties. Now, India and China have taken several steps to improve ties in recent months, including the resumption of the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra after nearly a 5-year-long gap. And for more on this, we are joined this broadcast over the phone line by Siddhant Sibal, WION's Assistant Editor for Foreign Affairs. Siddhant, this of course is going to be a significant visit. Tell us what is on the agenda.
Well, first we need to understand the significance in terms of the Indian External Affairs Minister visiting. The last time he visited China was in 2019, and we saw after 2019, the 2022 Galwan incident, the relationship had really nosedived. And it's after almost a gap of 4.5 years that the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chinese President met on the sidelines of the Kazan summit last year in Russia. And since then, both sides have come up with an action plan essentially to normalize the relationship, where, as you pointed out, there is resumption of the people-to-people relationship, which includes the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra. Direct flight connectivity is something that is being talked about. The water data sharing is something that has been on the platter as well. But since then, there has been conversation at the highest level as well. We know that the Indian NSA was in China in December last year. We saw the Indian Foreign Secretary visiting China as well. We saw the Vice Chinese Foreign Minister visiting India, meeting with the Indian Foreign Secretary, and now, of course, the Indian External Affairs Minister set to travel. Before, we saw just last month the NSA and the Indian Defense Minister was in China, but for the SCO meeting. Now, China is the chair of the SCO grouping, and India has publicly said that it is going to extend the support for the SCO presidency, and under that do expect that the Indian Prime Minister could travel to China next month for the annual summit. Now, we know that when it comes to India-China relationship, it's a very complicated relationship, but the fact that both sides are talking, they're coming out with action plans, and both sides are engaging with the high-level visits, including, of course, a visit that is being planned, which is the visit of the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi. He will be coming to India for the SR-level talks, that is the special representative-level talks on the border demarcation. This is a very old mechanism dating back to almost two decades, and it was started by the then Indian Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So this is also being worked out. So it looks optimistic right now. It looks cautiously optimistic about the India-China relationship, but we know that both countries have their own action plan as well in terms of normalization of the relationship, which is being part of the conversation. And during this visit, the Indian External Affairs Minister is going to meet with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi, where further impetus can be given to, of course, the normalization process which we have seen in the last few months.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Siddhant Sibal, for joining us with all those details there.